Hi, it's Rosie for now. Hello everyone, I welcome you to Coffee Break. I myself got a salty caramel latte that I made back in my kitchen. I invite you to also get yourself a beverage. It doesn't have to be a coffee. Water also works good. We gotta stay hydrated in these warm, boiling times. What the series is going to be, it's basically me having conversation with you. So whatever I talk about, I invite you to join me down in the comment section below. But I might be also having a huge monologue talking about random shit. That's also a possibility. That is most likely going to be today. But hey, you're also welcome to talk about random stuff in the comments. I want to start a conversation with talking about the best instrument that exists there. And now, so you just know, I'm not new to instruments. I'm a music school dropout. I am a self-taught guitarist, or like guitar amateur. I also play a little bit of piano, and by this I mean I fake it till I make it. It's going better. But back when I was in music school, I played clarinet. And it's pretty damn good, not gonna lie. So I'm talking about my favorite instruments, favorite thing to play, and it's a kazoo. And I know it sounds really ironic and like I'm really making a joke out of this, and I may be doing this a little bit, but here's the thing. This is my kazoo, not the best kazoo out there. I think I should invest in a better one. But here's the thing. Do you know why I love kazoo so badly? Cause A, everything sounds so funny on a kazoo, ironic, that even if it's bad, you don't care it's bad. Cause the idea of playing it on a kazoo just cracks you up. Also, could you imagine a kazoo band? Like, I can. I am in a non-existing kazoo band. It's not existing because, well, we broke up before our first rehearsal. I spoke about it on my podcast with a great friend. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I feel like kazoos have a future because you see a lot of memes with kazoos, and I see a future for them in comedies. Mark my words, we're gonna see more of kazoos. That's all I've got to say. Everybody has like a sound, an instrument they really like, and then most likely something they really dislike. I, for instance, have lots of friends that really don't like guitars, and it feels so weird because guitar is almost everywhere in almost every song. You're gonna hear something in rock bands, metal bands, indie, guitars, right? And then I have friends, multiple friends actually, who really dislike guitars. And then there's me, who loves guitars, / changed my life, love the guy, never met him. And then also strings. I'm obsessed with violins. And then I have friends who cannot stand quartets because of the sound the string makes. And it's like so funny and so interesting to see how sounds can affect us, because sounds really often, just like, you know, smells, things in the air, they make us think of memories, right? And like sounds aren't as strong as like you smelling a flower or a perfume or some cake or whatever. But for me, I hear a song and I think of a time I was in the car, or I hear a song for the first time and it makes me think of summer, or beaches, or I don't know, playing football in my backyard, and suddenly I don't love this song because it has great lyrics or great music or great vocals. I love it because of the memories. And I think that's where guilty pleasure songs come from. Do you love a guilty pleasure for its lyrics because it's so damn good? Well, if it was so damn good, you wouldn't call it a guilty pleasure, would you, right? But when you think of guilty pleasure songs, you like them? You don't know why you like them? Well, let me tell you why you like them. I, for instance, love the song Fuck You. I love that song. And no, I do not love it because it has great lyrics, but it reminds me of Glee. You know, the Forget You version. And I used to be obsessed with Glee. And Glee, it reminds me of chilling with my friends during spring, because me and my friend, we will be talking about Glee during spring on the grass. And then I will be listening to that song on the beach with my friends and dancing to it. So whenever I hear that song, I think of these memories. And when I'm supposed to show that song to someone, I'm like, shit, that's, no, not gonna do this. But when I'm telling the backstory of why I love it so badly, suddenly I realize why it's a guilty pleasure. Because I cherish the memories connected to the song. That's why I like the song, but I don't cherish the song itself. I did not check if it's psychologically, scientifically proven. It's just my theory. So, what do you think about it? Anything to say about it? Because I think I'm onto something. I might be completely wrong. Maybe science proved me already completely wrong and I just did not realize it. But, I mean, that's just how I look at it. A little bit less than a week ago, I was in a concert, Happy Sad. I really loved the concert. And part of the reason why I loved the concert wasn't only because the band was great and was there with a friend of mine and we were dancing together, but also because of the songs they have chosen. And the songs they have chosen were mostly songs you could jump to, dance to, sing along, songs all of their friends knew. That's why we had so much fun. And then there was a different concerts I've been to. I also loved the band, also knew all of the songs, but half of the songs were ballads. And all you could do was like slow dance to them and maybe sing along. And it wasn't as much fun. And that made me realize that even though I love some of the ballads so badly, they just don't work on concerts. And that's why I never hear them. Like, for instance, I've been to Slash's concert with Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. It was the Living the Dream tour. And one of my favorite songs out of the album is The One You Loved Is Gone. I was really disappointed when I didn't hear it. But then I went to the concert, which was half the ballads, and I was like, God, great that they didn't have that many ballads. Great that they went with Starlight, which everybody knew and loved, and it's like a song that started all. And not with all of the ballads, because it wouldn't be a good concert to, you know, like have fun, jump, dance around, and take your shirts off. It just wouldn't be it. So when I see a concert that I know is gonna have a ballad set list, I'm gonna have a blast listening to it, singing, and I'm gonna get myself a seat. But if it's a band that I know they're gonna choose a set list with lots of jump and dancing, I'm gonna do all in my power to get myself a standing one. There's so many great songs you're just never gonna hear on a concert because they just don't work the way the band wants or the artist wants the concert to work. At the end of every coffee break episode, I would like to introduce a book of the week. Now, I may not be able to read a book for every episode that is going to be worthy of a recommendation. Then instead of a book of the week, I will most likely give you a film to watch or a TV series. But today it's going to be a book of the week. I use cards to mark where I ended because I play way too much poker. The book is a Polish book. So what I'm gonna do is whatever book I read, whatever the original language is, I'm just gonna show the book that I own and I'm gonna say the name in the original version. I'll leave a link down below, so whatever your national language is, you can, you know, check the original one, and it's, I think, much easier to be found that way. The book of the week is Przekrój przez Wszechświat by Łukasz Lamrza. Basically what the book is, I didn't finish it yet, but I know it's good already. Basically what it is that he goes through our like universe and explains step by step from the furthest point to the closest stop point. It's like explaining the introduction, exactly how it works. But I'm like so fascinated by this because the universe, it's so interesting, and sometimes it feels empty, but he shows that where it seems empty, it actually ain't. I know it has nothing to do with what I was talking about today because it was music, concerts, music, but astrophysics is good. Astrophysics is good. So I'm drinking to you, reading about astrophysics in the universe. Cheers. Thank you very much for joining me today for our little coffee break. I welcome you to go down to the comment section below and write what you're guilty, what your song is, why do you think you call it guilty pleasure, or why do you think you like it. Thank you very much. I hope you had a great time. I hope you took a break. I hope you're staying hydrated, and I'm gonna see you next time.